Hello guys, welcome back again. Today I will show you some of the best network settings for Roblox that will cut down your ping and latency and boost your internet speed. So without further ado, first go to the control panel and open network and internet, or just type network into the search bar and click view network connections. Here typically see two things: a wireless connection, which I don't use, and Ethernet. If you don't have Ethernet, apply this setting to Wi-Fi as far as possible, though it's most cases they won't make any changes difference here. This method is really built in for Ethernet connection. That said, whether or not you are on Ethernet, your ping will suffer. This will still help. So double click your Ethernet connection and go to the properties option under the networking tab. Uncheck everything except QoS packet scheduler and internet protocol version TCP/IPv4 or IPv6. Then click configure. Go to the power management tab and turn off any option there if present. Then head to the advanced tab. There is the most important part. Most of these settings need to be copied exactly as shown. I will explain a few, and some may look differently depending on your computer, which I'll cover at the end. First, here is what you will see on my screen. Most computers have this ARP offload disable. Then energy efficient Ethernet disable. This is the power saving mode. After that, flow control disable. Idle power down and restriction disable. Another power saving mode. Now scroll down and find interrupt moderation, and then click on the drop down arrow and select disable. After that, interrupt moderation rate and make it off. IPv4 checksum offload, make it disable. Jumbo packet, make it disable. Large send b4, IPv4 and IPv6, and turn it disable. Internet issues are one of the most annoying things to deal with. Suddenly getting disconnected right as you sit down to play, random lag spikes, or your ping jumping from 40 over to 100, or no clear reason. Most of that isn't actually on you. A lot of internet providers today have pretty poor routing or infrastructure. That's not something that gets fixed overnight. So talk to them and lower your IP or upgrade your internet package. Now set the rest of your advanced settings. Locally administered address, leave it to set as present. NS offload disable. Packet priority and VLAN, set it to packet priority enable. Speed and duplex, select the highest option available with full duplex. In my case, there is 2.5 gigabyte full duplex, higher than 100 Mbps or 1 Gbps. After that, find TCP checksum offload, IPv4 and IPv6, and UDP checksum offload, IPv4 and IPv6. Set all of this to disable. After that, wake on magic pocket, set it to disable. Wake on magic pocket from S5 state 5, make it enable. Wake on pattern match, make it disable. For anyone whose computer has extra settings and not covered above, Jumbo frame or jumbo packet if present, set it to highest option. Receive buffers, set it to around 1000. If that outside the allow range, say the range is 550 to 700, enter the highest available value, example 700, and press enter. Receive segment call scaling, IPv4 and IPv6, set both to disable. Transmit buffer, same approach as jumbo frame, set it to 1000 or highest value the range allows. VLAN ID set to 0. VLAN shutdown link speed leave at default. For any settings not mentioned here, leave them at their default. If you use Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet, check the wireless advanced settings or screen and copy them over. Those won't make huge difference on your wireless or very fair device to device, but you can still disable common option like wake on magic pocket or similar settings. And that's it guys. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more video.